Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. If you guys don't know me, my name is Ayush. I'm a graduate student at Penn State and this is how do I use Notion as a graduate student. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the video. So this is my homepage of Weekly Planner and Taskboard, and the first thing that you're going to see is calendar. Let's move in. So this is the calendar that I only use and most specifically for sneakers. So if you guys don't know me, then I'm a big sneakerhead and I love sneakers. And every Sunday I sit down and I jot down which sneakers do I need or which sneakers are releasing at that particular specific week. And if I want to get my hands on any of the sneakers, then I just mark this calendar, and this calendar is mostly specifically for sneakers only, so that I don't forget to put in the raffle and get my hands on the sneakers I love. So that's the main use of this calendar, is just solely for sneakers. So after calendar, we have task list, and everybody has different way of organizing their task list. I just think that this task list is very handy to me because as soon as I'm done with something, I can just track this, and as soon as I click on the status over here, this automatically goes into the archive. So that thing is really good in this Notion page, and it keeps my life simple and it does not complicate things. I have tried different versions of the task list, looking at some different productive gurus out there in YouTube, but then I find this pretty sorted and simple. So this basically works for me. It may or may not work for you. So if you're starting out, then I would really suggest you to try different things for a week or so and then just play around a little bit. And I hope that you will get to your optimal task list and how do you want to organize it. So the next up is my favorite, which is the shopping list. So in terms of shopping, I have categorized the personal items that I need, and so anytime the item that I need goes into sale or the item that I need is back in my size, then I just get my hands on them, and everything is like well organized with links and everything. For example, let's say that I need a pair of shoes, then I just go to shoes and then click the shoes that I want, which is from Beckett Seminon, and it lands me in the homepage of Beckett Seminon. And which shoes do I need? I just grab them and I just remove them off the list in terms of shoes. So that's pretty much it in terms of shopping. Next up is goals for 2023. I am not going to go into this page goals for 2023 because I think that goals are very personal and goals should be achieved in private. That's just my belief. So we're just gonna move directly to content planner. So in content planner, you're gonna see 4 projects, which is YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok, and each of them have individual current projects running. All the idea generations for YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikToks, they are in the first link. For example, like YouTube idea generation, all of these are ideas, whatever I want to do. Going to like YouTube Shorts, these are YouTube Shorts ideas. Instagram Reels and ideas. Instagram Reels, TikToks, the same thing. And for the current projects, we have what project I'm currently working on, when is the deadline, and everything. And for each social media, I have a current project running. For example, if you go to YouTube, then I have all these projects running on the YouTube. And to keep track of things, I just have a table view. I also have a board view, which is going to make everything much simple. So these are the ideas that I need to shoot, these are in progress ideas, and these are the completed, which are already posted. I also give myself a timeline so that what needs to be done by which time, so that I am keeping track of time for each and every single project that I'm doing. It's similar for each and every social medias. For YouTube Shorts also, these 2 are going on. For Instagram is pretty much empty right now, and same goes with Reels, and there are a few going on for TikToks. So moving on to my investment portfolio. This is my investment portfolio. I'm not going to go into each and every detail for the investment portfolio and how much I have in each and every single account. Hopefully that may come in the future, but for now, these are the stocks that I'm interested in, and these are the stocks or cryptos that I want to buy as an investment for the future. So this is what I'm looking at right now. The next up is books. So here are the list of books that I'm currently reading or I want to read. And these books are categorized into 3 particular criteria. The first one is mindset, the second one is business and personal finance, and the third one is productivity. So all of these 3 category books, whatever I could find, I have listed down. Currently I am reading Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty, which is a really good book and I love it. And interestingly, I've already finished this Rich Dad Poor Dad, so we can just put it under red criteria. And I've also recently started reading Make Time by Jake and John. Next on the list is nuclear magnetic resonance, NMR, Nuclear magnetic resonance is related to my work, and this is a bunch of IP addresses and username and passwords which are very key, and they may be tampered, and this may be acted as like a breach of data. So because of privacy, I am just gonna skip that. Okay, next up is emails. So I use this email in order to reach out to a brand, and this email is categorized into 3 particular templates depending upon the brand. Template 1 is for skincare, template 2 is for fashion, and template 3 is for tech. I'm not going to go into detail for each of these templates. Each of these template has a different value proposition that I can offer to a brand as a collaborator, and I think this email is a perfect way of putting out there that what you can offer to the brand and show the brand that what offer are you bringing to the table. Next up is research. So if you guys were wondering, then I am an organometallic chemist and I work with organometallic chemistry and also in the interface of photochemistry. This page is sold specifically for research. So this is how I organize my research, my work, and my papers. So these are the classes that were offered, and I have the notes for each and every single classes. 2019 class with all the lectures and worksheet, 2021 class, 2022 class with all the lectures and worksheet and midterms and exams and everything, so that I can compare and contrast what changes is being there in the field or what's new is there to learn about. And this is how I organize my literature paper. So there are a bunch of ways in which you can organize a literature paper, and I think this has always been a topic of debate for me, but I find it very easy to keep track of the literature papers in Notion, and I can just read it, open it any single time, and once I read the paper, I can just, that paper is going to go directly into the archive. I can keep track of papers that I've read, or how many papers I have read, or which papers are yet to be read in which topic and stuff like that. So it really is handy for me because I have tried bunch of other reference managers such as Mendeley or EndNote, and it didn't work out for me, to be honest. So I'm using this, and until now it's working out for me perfectly, so I'm not complaining. Next in the list is mental hygiene. As a graduate student, I think mental hygiene is really important, and it plays a crucial part in how you are moving forward in grad school. And this template is from Elizabeth Phillips, who is one of the productivity expert. And if you guys want to check Elizabeth Phillips, then I'm going to have her link down below. If we go into this mental hygiene deeply, then this is categorized into 5 steps, and it always has worked for me. I use this mental hygiene page anytime when I have piles of work, and these work are never ending, and these work just keeps on coming. So the first one is brain dump. Whatever I have in my brain, I just dump it, everything, so that my brain is free, and then I can categorize it. And in terms of categorization, there are 2 particular lists. The one is a to-do list and one is a to-be list. I first finish the to-do list task, and then I move on to to-deal list, whatever things that I need to deal with. Step 3 is organizing the to-do list from most sensitive to least sensitive. So I organize in terms of dates. Let's say I need to get a task A to be completed by tomorrow at 10 a.m. Then that's going in the first, then comes in the other tasks remaining. Step 4 is organizing the to-do list, and to-do list has a category. If you ask me personally, I've still not been able to figure out whether I'm correct or not in categorizing the to-do list and which to-do list goes into which category. That's still a question mark for me until now. And then you have step 5 as theory A and theory B. Personally, I have never reached step 5, or I've never implemented step 5 because most of the work has already been done, and I feel relieved and peace, or I just don't need step 5, let's put it that way. So I have really not been to step 5 until now because most of my work is already done by this point. And even after step 5, there are a bunch of things, right? I have never moved past step 5. If you guys want to check out this Elizabeth Phillips mental hygiene Notion page, I'm gonna have it linked down below, the exact same page, so that you guys can download it and you guys can use it. Next up is business. I am working on few things and I'm not even going to sneak peek, so look forward for something in the future. I'm not gonna open up over there because there are a few things that is still on the process, so I'm gonna completely skip it. Next is a health tracker. This page is apparently empty. I opened this page because I wanted to keep a track of my macros and nutrients that I'm having on an everyday basis, but I have not done it, so I really need to work on this. After health tracker, there is miscellaneous. In miscellaneous, I have a Notion template or Notion examples from Jeff Shoes Eslo and Ali Abdal's, who have really good Notion template. I tried all of these Notion template and I played around their Notion template a little bit, and I got to where I am right now after playing around these few things. If you guys want to check out Jeff Shoes, Eslo's, or Ali Abdal Notion template, then I'm also going to have them linked down below so that you guys can try it and you guys can play around and you guys can hopefully build your own personal Notion template. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like it, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Till then, stay safe, take care. I'll see you again soon. Peace.